Alright guys, it's Eddy from Victini Vision here, and welcome to the next episode of Epic Sunday. So, I'm going to be honest here, I'm videoing this on flipping Monday, right? Monday. But, oh my god. I'm not uploading it on Monday. I mean, you'll know it's on Sunday, right? I mean, at the time it's Monday, right? But, this battle here, and this battle here, I've looked everywhere for replays, right? These are the best replays I've ever seen. Epic Sunday is about these two replays alone. But you know what, guys? Since there's only two replays, let's have some chests slowly and painfully, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. Let's just see what I get in. Some gold. Tesla's great. I need them for my deck. And Mecha. And what we get here? Some gold, some minions, and some barbarians. But no, guys, without, you know, boring with those mini chests. Oh my god. With those free chests, these replays are absolutely incredible. Cue the cool music. Alright guys, here we go. Camera adjustment. This first battle was great. I think both of these battles were equally as awesome as each other. Basically, at the moment, I'm thinking, well, there's no way I'm going to be Stealth, also known as Stealth Monkey, also known as Matthew from Victini Vision. If anyone wants to know, by the way, he's not making videos at the minute. Maybe in future he'll help out, and he always has a chance to be starting videos like this. But I thought, well, okay, I'll battle Matthew. He's much better than me at Clash Royale. He's got to the Will's Workshop, and I'm not even into Spell Factory yet. So, yeah, there's a big difference between our skill gaps, and he was requesting a friendly battle, so I thought, you know what, I'll just battle him. I know I'm probably the underdog here. Well, I am the underdog here, there's no question. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to hold my ground, do my best, and see if I can win. By the way, I'm on the top screen, Matthew's on the bottom screen. He has a Golem as well. He managed to get a Golem a couple of days ago, but I'm using Molt, if you know, the YouTuber who does Clash Royale. I don't actually watch him that often, I watch Nick and Knight a lot more. But this deck is absolutely incredible if using the right situation. That was a bad example. I was using Hog and Mini P.E.K.K.A. to rush really quite aggressively. I thought since Matthew used a Golem that he might not have enough elixir to kind of counter that, but he did. So it didn't work so well. We got hit off, but I may as well have just used a Hog in that way. But it didn't do nothing, and he hasn't done that much damage to me either. But he's done a Hog, he's putting on that pressure with those Spear Golems and assist. But there we go. Break those down. I do realise I made a mistake. I'm not used to seeing myself as the red guy, but there we go. Sends in his minion horde, so that was a mistake. Obviously I was attacking them, but I put thumbs up. That was a very good move. He managed to do so much damage to my tower. I'm like, oh, you know, I can do well, but I may even get one crown, but I feel like that's the best I'm going to be getting at the minute, to be honest. I won't win this, I'm sure. But there we go, 60 seconds left. Let's see if we can play our absolute best. Let's play our heart out. We're not giving up. We're going to keep fighting. Alright, so we get a cannon down, although I guess at the time I kind of wasn't. I was kind of giving it. Never mind. But Hog Rider Mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to do this. Wizard, you're not going to stop us. Minion Horde, maybe you'll stop us, but we'll use a zap and get as many hits off as absolutely possible. Minion Horde comes, Skeletons go out to distract, and I'm not having any of this. I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to try my best. And then I see the Golem, disheartens me slightly, but I put down that cannon, and I think, you know what, I'm just going to spam him, throw fireballs, do every flipping bit of damage I possibly can to knock out this Golem. Doing whatever I possibly can. Get the Skeletons in there when he freezes. There it goes down. Matthew's like really annoyed at that because I guess he didn't expect it to go down. Then I put down a cannon, taunted him with a good thumbs up with another cannon. This deck's really good though, because even if the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hog is something you can counter fairly easily, I used the Hog in a way to speed it up, but that was a bad example again. But the thing is, he put down Golem, which was really annoying because it made sure that my Hog Rider could get past, which eventually meant that he couldn't stop it because he sent his Golem in so that it distracted my Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then the Hog Rider just got past. But there we go. Minion Horde is doing quite well, but look at the health on Matthew's left tower. It's really low. But oh no, the health on my right tower is so low as well. Fireball. Oh my god, if that Golem gets to my tower, get the flipping heck, get the cannon in there. And he's putting down a Elixir Pump. He's putting down some spam. He's making sure that Golem does some damage, and he gets the Minion Horde in just to make sure. But look at that, the Golem explodes on my tower. But the Fireball. Oh my goodness, the underdog has won. Oh my god. I can't believe I won that. Oh my god. So, you can see that game was incredible, so, you know what? Let's look at the next game. The general reaction to the end of that game was, both of us, was how on earth did I win? How on earth did Eddie win that game? I really don't know. I managed to beat a girl the first time I've ever seen one, so that's pretty incredible, I have to say. But this time, Matthew adopts a different strategy, and, well, we'll see if it goes as well. I'm using the same deck. I have confidence in it. It's how I stay where I am, to be honest, in here. Spell Factory using this hog deck. And it's really good because I think you only have to have Zap from the Spell Factory to make it 100% the same as mine. So it's easy to use in Pick a Playhouse if any of you guys are there. You use my deck. But, will my deck goes well this time? We'll have to see. Matthew's using a very different strategy. This time, he's using a giant skeleton. Now, I didn't expect that as much, but I was thinking, well, it's fine, I'll just kite it, and I'll use the Zap on those, and the arrows won't do much, and I thought, well, I'm pretty happy with that, and Matthew's quite annoyed that his deck isn't working that well, and I'm happy that I'm even doing a little bit of chip damage there. I'm thinking, well, I have confidence here. The only worrying thing at this point in the game was the amount of pumps he was putting down, which meant he was getting a lot of extra elixir. But there we go, I used my Hog Rush, and I'm getting that cannon down. I'm surprised the cannon goes down quite quick, but that means the Hog's going to be able to do some good damage, and I capitalise on that with a Fireball, just to see if we can do some extra damage. Minion Hog goes down a bit late, but to be fair, Matthew didn't really have much else he could use to slow it down very quickly. Even if he used Poison, it wouldn't. But then the Freeze, and I'm the one that's not got loads of elixir, but I managed to zap it, which is the best thing I think I could have done at that time, but it does a decent amount of damage. But, yeah, again, though, I do think I did the best thing I could have with what elixir and cards I had. Both of us have played extremely well so far, and, you know, who's going to win? Your guess, well, I'd say it's as good as mine, but I know who wins. There we go, Fireball at Goblin Barrel. I'm not having any of it, but Matthew's annoyed that he's not going to get past. I've put Skeletons and Spears down, which is going to stop any Giant Skeleton in its track. You really need to support Giant Skeletons. As said before, they're good for knocking out defences, offensive attacks. But there we go. We're going to overtime. Who is going to win? We'll see. Giant Skeleton goes down. Spam goes in to stop it. What's going to happen? Mini P.E.K.K.A gets down to break it down quicker. I was making sure I could break down that Giant Skeleton quickly. Perhaps Matthew wouldn't expect it. Perhaps the Mini P.E.K.K.A will get a swing. No, the bomb couldn't escape it this time. I decided to put a bit of a wacky kind of Spear Goblin Hog down, just thinking I could get some supporting fire. Matthew's like, wow. And I put down the Fireball and the Zap on one tower. I'd say a weakness of this game, whichever way it goes, is that I'm kind of splitting my attack between two towers. I mean, the positive is if I can follow through, I can beat both of those towers and get 2 crowns, which gives me a better chance of winning. Because this is going to overtime. Just look at the health. I mean, my health's really good, but Matthew's focusing on one tower, which, in the end of the day, could it be a game changer? We'll have to see. Hog Rider goes in. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to do a load of damage, but the flipping Minion Horde, and my Hog Rider does 2 hits. That's loads more than I thought. I mean, that Minion Horde's level 8. Got Cannon in, which splits the Minion Horde slightly, but thing is, oh, not quite. I thought that Minion Horde was going to annihilate that tower at the time. We've got a Giant Skeleton just crushing those, but I've put the spam down. I think that's a very good way to counter Giant Skeletons. I don't think they're a problem with this deck, but Matthew deploys the Poison. He deploys a wild card. Something that we completely didn't expect. I was quite confident at this point that the Mini P.E.K.K.A, the speed it breaks stuff down is pretty insane. Giant Bomb, luckily, doesn't get to that tower. Freeze, luckily, isn't used properly in time. Arrows lets the minions do quite a lot of damage. Is this a foreshadowing? You'll have to see. Fireball on that tower, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, all I have to do is a little more damage, and then Fireball, and I've won. And I'm like, come on, I've got this now. Giant Skeleton's coming, Goblin's coming, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know what the hell happened. I just ignored. When it went, where did the Goblin Barrel go? I don't know. You guys all know because I'm just doing it live. You guys can look back and where the Goblin Barrel went. Maybe it was really obvious. Maybe I zapped it or something, but it didn't look like it. That was a problem. Anyway, he deploys Cannon. He knows that Hog Rider is going to be the big problem, and I know his Giant Skeleton is, so I'm going to use that. I used Zap on the Cannon, which was a very bad idea. Well, not very bad. It wasted elixir, and any elixir wasted isn't good. Fireball, I'm thinking, oh my god, and then it's 72. Goblin Barrel goes on, and I have nothing to stop it. He deploys Freeze. Oh no, I've got nothing to stop them. Oh my god, the arrows. Oh my god, I actually lost. Oh my, what the heck. You know, winning and losing aside, right? Those 2 replays were absolutely incredible. they absolutely did not happen in the way you expected them to. Because Matthew uses a golem, which is a very good troop, and it's very, very good when people don't see it coming. I didn't know he had a golem at this time. He deployed it, I was like, oh my god. And then he lost, and I was like, what the heck, I won a golem. And then he used a different deck, quite a good deck, actually. It was I think giant skeleton decks are quite tough to use, and they're quite rare. But the way he used the giant skeleton to kind of absorb damage and then use other troops to break in was very good, very effective deck. I think a credit to Matthew that he made the giant skeleton work very well. So there we go, guys. Those two replays. I know the video it may not be as long as it usually is because there aren't 3 replays, but I've really gone into depth on these 2 replays, so I hope that makes up for it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed those replays, learned something from my deck, learned something from Matthew's decks. I really hope you did. This video was incredible for me to make, so I really hope it was incredible for you guys to watch. So leave a like, comment and subscribe if you liked the video. My name's Eddie from Victini Vision, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.